Hello, my name is Annie Batchelder, Reverend Annie Batchelder. I sometimes wear glasses, but for the video, I like to take them off so you can really see my eyes and feel my heart as I speak with you. I want to explain a little further about what the soul is. The divine, which created everything, the rocks and the seas and the trees and everyone on the planet and all the animals and everything in space, all the consciousness out there, all the consciousness in here. The divine took a spark of her light and she created your soul. She created a point of consciousness that became your soul, that she then created into your soul. So this spark of consciousness has all the qualities that you have, and it has all the blueprint and methodologies and the programming and the planning and the nature that you have as a soul. And you were created this way to please the divine, to see what happens when you do this or that. Or if I put these components together, what happens? And then you mix it with other souls, and you mix it with other personalities, and you mix it with other purposes and activities, and see how that experiment works out. She's very creative, and she's willing to experiment with anything. And the thing about your soul and that spark of light that you are is very, very unique. There's no two alike. It's like snowflakes. They're all individual. They're all unique. And we all have similar qualities. Now, soul consciousness, that's what I do, is that consciousness that is in your soul as part of its patterning, its blueprint, and that contains its conscious, excuse me, creation of you, the human, for this particular lifetime, and all the people that that soul decided to include, the personalities that were your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your boss, your favorite person down the block, your favorite cousin, your enemies, and all of that. Your soul decided to include these people for specific reasons. And we pull from this group of souls who often participate in each one of our embodiments. And these people play their roles for us so that we can achieve the soul's purposes, the soul's plan, and the soul can evolve even more. The soul is perfect, and yet it's evolving all the time. And it evolves to become more and more one with the divine. That's what the job is. And so as your personality grows and expands to include even more information and experiences, and then lifetime after lifetime are layered, and the experiences are layered into that soul consciousness, the information is always available, especially in your Akashic records. So going back to the point of this little video is, what is a soul? It is that which really, really loves you and loves you unconditionally. Your soul never betrays you, it never lies, it never tells you to go away, stop fussing, don't leave me alone. You know, it's a consciousness whose purpose is love and evolution, so that it can rejoin the divine in a state of oneness. And that requires unconditional love. And so as it loves you unconditionally, then you are able to love others unconditionally and find them right for who they are. They came here to do certain things. And we have other souls. We've assigned other souls who actually loved us so much that they offer to play the role of the bad guy or that awful woman who mistreated you or did something very bad in your life, so that you, as a personality, as a human, could grow as a soul. Don't you just love that? Things you forget to do before you start the video. Turn your phone off. So these souls are often the same, from the same group, and they've played many, many different roles so that we can learn the different permutations of relationship and what each of those permutations of relationship has to teach us, so that ultimately we can love ourselves and others unconditionally and join the soul in its oneness with the divine. So it's possible for the human, through soul consciousness, to be one with the divine. And the soul has the capability of loving you through this whole mess. It may look really bad at times, and sometimes it really is, but eventually this turns around and turns into some kind of gift that then strengthens you, brings maturity, intelligence, and wisdom to you. It's all pretty hard won. You know, we set ourselves up for some very difficult adventures, and to be able to process those and incorporate those growth points into our human selves allows the soul to evolve, and then we as humans evolve. So that's a little bit about what is the soul. And the soul transmits the divine's love for us as humans. It's the link. The soul performs the role of link with the divine so that we can become one. It's the triumvirate: human, soul, divine, human, soul, divine. Thank you for tuning in.